everybody, this is Fragile Bobbin here, and welcome to race number 10 of the 2018 NASCAR Skittles Cup Series season. I am joined by Russell, as this is the Seekonk 150 at Seekonk Speedway, the action track of the East. I do apologize if Russell interrupts me. Unfortunately, I have to either have him on this broadcast, or else he will break all of his toys, and then there will be more confusion and delay.
Shut up!
Haha. Anyways, so this is a very unique race. This is Seekonk Speedway, a one-third of a mile racetrack, which means that we have a special format for this race. Well, it's not really a race, it's more so an event under multiple races. And these races consist of 4 heats, 1 B main, and 1 A main. So here's how it will work. There will be 4 heat races being 50 laps each, and each will consist of 10 to 11 drivers. And the drivers who finish in the top 5 in all 4 of these heats will automatically advance to the A main, and the winner will score 5 championship points. However, those who don't finish in the top 5 will instead race in the B main, which will be 30 laps. And the B main, the top 5 finishers in that will move on to the A main, and those who don't finish the top 5 will go home, and their championship points will add up accordingly, and the winner will receive 3 bonus championship points. And
at least that would not be me.
Haha. And once that, then all 25 drivers for the A main will be set, and they will all duke it out for a 150 lap race, and the winner takes all, and of course championship points will be added up accordingly. So that is the format for today's event. Let's now go to the first heat race. And here we are for heat race number 1. The drivers are already parked up on the track, and now let's give you the starting positions, if we can get into the right camera. Okay, thank you. Okay, starting on pole, or starting in first place for this race is Fragile Bobbin. Alongside him in second is William Byron. Third is Chase Elliott. Fourth is Douglas. Fifth is Jay McMurray. Sixth is Donald. Seventh is Ryan Blaney. Eighth is Danger 6. Ninth is Derper. 10th is Mr. Lighty. And 11th is Reed Sorensen. So this will be a 15 lap heat race, and this will be a fun one.
Why 11 drivers?
Because, Russell, did you not listen to the format of the event?
No, I was too busy playing Train Drive ATS.
Too bad. I guess you'll just have to go in here with a wild guess. So without further ado, it is time for racing at Seekonk Speedway. This is going to be in the form of a race, so this should be a fun one. Alright, so Fragile Bobbin and William Byron will lead the field. The green flag, and we are underway at Seekonk Speedway. I should get into a better camera angle. Spectator. There we go, perfect camera angle. Alright, so apologies for the camera angle, but we're here. Alright, so it looks like everyone's already 3 wide. Chase Elliott diving underneath his teammate William Byron, trying to take away second place. And Chase Elliott will take second place away from his teammate, but William Byron and Douglas are still stuck on the outside lane. Meanwhile, Jay McMurray and Ryan Blaney are able to get around these guys, but here is Chase Elliott now trying to chase down Fragile Bobbin. Chase Elliott trying to win his first race in something. He only had so many laps to do it, however. There's Jay McMurray standing back there, and there's Blaney. It looks like that William Byron's fallen all the way back down to 5th, and now Donald's about to take him on the inside. Meanwhile, Derper is doing some stuff here and there. Let's take a look back up here. It looks like now Fragile Bobbin is just pulling away from the pack. Fragile Bobbin is unstoppable today, but there's Chase Elliott right behind him. It looks like now Ryan Blaney's trying to pull an inside move on Jay McMurray. There goes Blaney. Look at how hard he is trying. He is trying so hard to get around Jay McMurray. And there he goes on the back straightaway. And Ryan Blaney now on the inside of Jamie McMurray. There he goes. Ryan Blaney will take position away and will move up to 3rd place with Jay McMurray now trapped on the outside lane. Meanwhile, back here, it looks like William Byron was able to make his way all around Donald once again with Douglas now in there. Looks like Mr. Lay's now getting trapped on the outside lane as well. Fragile Bobbin now just pulling away with Chase Elliott behind him in 2nd place. Blaney's still holding 3rd place. And it looks like now Douglas still trying to get around William Byron. It looks like these two have had quite the battle so far in this race. This is quite an interesting battle between the legend and the rookie. It looks like Donald, however, now trying to get around his own brother. The Scottish twins are now side by side with each other, but it looks like Donald will take away the position away from Douglas, and now Donald's about to make his way underneath William Byron for the position, and he will do so on the back straight away. The two are side by side with each other, but Donald will take position away. Look at that. That is skillful driving. Oh, it looks like Ryan Blaney was able to move his way around Chase Elliott. We do apologize for the miss. But it looks like that Ryan Blaney was able to move his way around Chase Elliott. And now Ryan Blaney in second place. He is now safe to advance to the A main. In fact, these are guys in top 5. So Donald is currently in the final cut in the final transport. William Byron, however, currently running 6th place. He's got to get past Donald, or else William Byron will have to run in the B main and hope to finish the top 5 in that race if he wants to move on to the A main. But it looks like so far these guys are just duking out with each other. Here's Dan McMurray trying to get around Chase Elliott. These two are currently these two are currently in the top 5, so those two already made in. But David McMurray's gonna make his way around Chase Elliott and also make his way around Ryan Blaney, who was on the outside lane. The two are side by side with each other, but David McMurray, the old veteran, will take position. Throwing to Bob, which is pulling away. 2 laps to go. Throwing to Bob and currently your leader. These two are all safe in the top 5, but Donald currently in the final transport. William Byron still in 6th place. It looks like, however, that Chase Elliott is able to make his way around Ryan Blaney, and Ryan Blaney continued to lose positions. Oh dear, Blaney, well, we'll see if he gets to our transfer spot. But Ryan Blaney will be in the final transfer spot and will automatically advance into the A main. And William Byron is the first car to not make the A main. A very interesting race. So William Byron will be the first one outside the top 5, and therefore William Byron will have to go to the B main and hope he makes progress in there. Same for all these guys who didn't finish in the top 5. Alright, so with that having been said, let's now give you your finishing standing. So Throwing to Bobbin will win the race. That means he will get 5 bonus championship points, along with Chase Elliott finished 2nd, James Murray 3rd, Donald 4th, and Ryan Blaney 5th. And so that means those 5 will automatically advance to the A main. As for William Byron 6th, Douglas 7th, Miss Lady 8th, Taylor 6th, 9th, Durper 10th, and Reed Sorensen 11th. Those 2 will be in the B main. So that means So that being said, let's now bring up heat number 2. And we are back and ready to begin heat number 2 here at Seekonk Speedway. So let's now head down trackside to give you a safe grid. Alright, that's it. Alright, so starting in first place for this race is the Realist Box Nerd, and 2nd is Kevin Harvick, 3rd is Kyle Busch, 4th is Denny Hamlin, 5th is Clint Boyer, 6th is Oliver, 7th is Ryan Newman, 8th is Alex Bowman, 9th is Eric Almirola, 10th is Mommy, and 11th is Can't Drive. So very interesting starting grid. So I shall now just play the race.
Can I make a statement?
Yes.
Go to your local Mitsubishi store and buy Mitsubishi today.
And you will now be murdered. Okay, let's go into spectator. Hang on. Oh dear, we're having a few errors. Where's the spectator cam? It's right there. Okay, I'm blind. Okay, here we go for heat number 2 at Seekonk Speedway. Pace car is just going to drive to the infield, and we are underway! Green flag is underway for heat number 2 at Seekonk Speedway. The real Xbox Nerd already taking away the first spot, but everybody inside lane is already dicing about. Kyle Busch trying to push way underneath the real Xbox Nerd. Ooh, the two are still battling with each other. Kyle Busch now on the inside of the real Xbox Nerd, and Kyle Busch will take the lead in the race as Clint Boyer and Ryan Newman on the inside of real Xbox Nerd. The real Xbox Nerd having the best day. No, you are not allowed to make statements in the middle of races, Russell, as Kyle Busch is now in the lead, but Clint Boyer has taken 2nd place away from the real Xbox Nerd. Look at that, the real Xbox Nerd losing a bit of positions. That is not very good for the YouTube pooper. He's got to really keep his position. Oh no, the real Xbox Nerd losing more positions. Ryan Newman has made his way on the inside lane of the real Xbox Nerd, as Eric Almirola is there as well, but the real Xbox Nerd hasn't gone off to the best start in this race, as he is now on the outside lane, trying to get to the inside lane, but there's Eric Almirola behind. Meanwhile, for the lead, Clint Boyer trying to make his way around Kyle Busch for the lead. He's trying his absolute best to try and take the lead, but oh man, Clint Boyer, he's trying so hard, but it's not possible, as Eric Almirola has been able to make his way around the middle of the road with the real Xbox Nerd. continuing to lose positions. That is not very good. Oh, Denny Hamlin's going to make his way around in the Real Xbox Nerd. That's for the final transfer spot, as Denny Hamlin now in 5th place. He is now in the final transfer spot, and the Real Xbox Nerd is the first one out of it, and Oliver is now getting it underway as well. Meanwhile, for the lead, it looks like Clint Boyer has now successfully gone around Kyle Busch. We do apologize for missing that battle for the lead, but there you go. Clint Boyer has now successfully made his way around Kyle Busch, and Clint Boyer leads in Seekonk Speedway, but there is Kia Drive. Kia Drive's car looks all completely and utterly messed up, and Clint Boyer is going to have to try to get around Kia Drive. He does with ease, and there's Kyle Busch continuing to try to get around Clint Boyer. Meanwhile, for the position, the Real Xbox Nerd losing lots and lots of ground. That is not good for the YouTube pooper. But there is Kyle Busch now making his way around Clint Boyer. These two are still battling for the lead. This is epic. And Kyle Busch has taken the lead away from Clint Boyer. And there is Ryan Newman now trying to make his way around Clint Boyer. Clint Boyer's going to lose position here, but that's okay for Clint Boyer, as he's now into the top 5, so he is currently in to make it into the A main in the race. But there is Ryan Newman taking 2nd place away, with Clint Boyer 3rd, and there's Denny Hamlin up there in 4th. Who's in 5th, you ask? Well, I'm not actually too sure. Like Oliver is now currently running in 5th, so Oliver currently in the final transfer spot. And now Denny Hamlin has now successfully made his way around Clint Boyer. He is now powering through the field and now making his way past Ryan Newman. 2 laps to go, by the way. Ryan Newman now getting shoved to the outside lane. He's going to lose 2 positions on Denny Hamlin. And Clint Boyer scrapes the wall back there. 1 more lap to go. Kyle Busch still your leader. And Oliver currently in the final chair spot. Oliver going to try to make a last lap pass, but it's not quite going to work to Oliver's plan. And the top 5 finishes like this. And Kyle Busch will win heat number 2 at Seekonk Speedway. That's going to be 5 bonus points for Kyle Busch. And the Real Xbox Nerd and the rest of the guys were the first ones out of the transfer spot. So those guys are going to have to go to the B main in this event. So not a good day for those other guys. But unfortunately, that's just how the racing world works. Alright, so now to give you your finishing spots. So Kyle Busch will win heat number 2. That will be 5 bonus points for him, with Denny Hamlin coming 2nd, Clint Boyer 3rd, Ryan Newman 4th, and Oliver 5th. So those 5 will automatically advance to the A main. As for the bottom half, the Real Xbox Nerd in 6th, Kevin Harvick 7th, Alex Bowman 8th, Eric Gunwald 9th, Mommy 10th, and Clint Boyer in 11th. Those will have to go to the B main. So, with that being said, let's now move on to heat race number 3. And here we are for heat number 3 here at Seekonk Speedway. As you're most excited, so without further ado, let's head trackside to give you a starting grid for this race. Alright, that's it. That's enough. Okay, so starting on the pole for this race is Martrix Jr. Starting first in the race is Martrix Sr. 2nd is Bank Coaches. 3rd is Brad Keselowski. 4th is Gridrin. 5th is Perserp. 6th is Duck. 7th is Joey Logano. 8th is Austin Dillon. 9th is Bob Wallace. And 10th is Mr. Lighty's brother. So, without further ado, let's now get on with heat numero 3 at Seekonk Speedway. So far, we've seen 2 incredible heat races. Now it's time to see a 3rd. Alright, so everyone's just getting the race started up. Alright, so the pace car is now just pulling forward. And we are now good to go for heat race number 3 at Seekonk Speedway. The pace car is off, and we are on the way at Seekonk Speedway. Martrix Jr. with the run. He will immediately take first place, but there's Brad Keselowski now underneath Bank Coaches. These drivers are really going to be battling out for this race. Looks like Bank Coaches, however, trying to get the ball straight, but there goes Brad Keselowski underneath Martrix Jr. Brad Keselowski trying to win something this season. Brad Keselowski already won at Talladega, but here he is in front at Seekonk Speedway with Percy Serp right underneath Martrix Jr. It seems now these guys here at the top are getting the same results as in the last race, as Martrix Jr. Bank Coaches are now stuck on the outside, nearly going 3 wide there, but there's Bank Coaches now underneath Martrix Jr. The two are now side by side with each other, trying to battle it out, but Martrix Jr. has now been shoved all the way to the outside lane. Meanwhile, Bubba Wallace is now making up spots. Look at Bubba Wallace. He is the driver of the race, but there is Perserp now trying to make his way underneath Brad Keselowski. These two are interesting. Driver Percy Serp hasn't won anything this season, but there is Percy Serp trying to make his way underneath Brad Keselowski, and he doesn't. Percy Serp will sneak underneath Brad Keselowski and will take the position away, and there goes Percy Serp for first place at Seekonk Speedway, but there's Bank Coaches right behind him, and Bank Coaches will make his way around Brad Keselowski, and these two are continuing to battle, and there is Bank Coaches now trying to get the run on the Percy Serp. The two are side by side. These are two animals from the island of Sowas, and Bank Coaches will make his way around Percy Serp. Bank Coaches, the YouTube Pooper driver for YouTube Pooper Motorsports, to make his way underneath Percy Serp. Percy Serp now being shoved to the outside lane. It looks like Brad Keselowski is now made his way around him, though.
Hey,
there's Martin Truex Jr. now making his way back through the field. Percy Serp is going to now get shoved to the outside lane, and that's going to help Martin Truex Jr. get around him. And Martin Truex Jr. will now proceed his way past Percy Serp. And there goes Martin Truex Jr. MTJ now in third place. Meanwhile, here's an underdog one from Mr. Lady's brother. There he is in the final transfer spot, only for Mr. Lady's brother in the final transfer spot, but he's having to defend the position from Gridron. It looks like Gridron will make his way, and does, and he knows who the two are side by side with each other, but Gridron will make his way underneath Mr. Lady's brother. Mr. Lady's brother tried to put an underdog effort to try to get to the A main. Looks like it may not happen yet. He's going to continue to try though. Meanwhile, back up front, let's see what's happening up here. It looks like now Martin Truex Jr. is now trying to make his way past Brad Keselowski. Look at these two battling for the position. Martin Truex Jr. now just putting his bumper to the back of Brad Keselowski, and there he goes underneath him for the position. The two are side by side, but Martin Truex Jr. will get the run off of the corner and will take second place away from Brad Keselowski for now. Meanwhile, back here, it looks like that Mr. Lady's brother trying to make his way back past Gridron. Man, look at Mr. Lady's brother, an underdog team trying to make an effort. Here's Mr. Lady's brother trying to make his way up to the A main. He's going to have to beat Gridron to do so. 2 laps to go. It's a really close battle for the final transfer spot. There is Mr. Lady's brother trying to keep his way, but here comes Duck, the Great Western Engine, now making up positions. Looks like the top 5 remain the same. Bank Coaches leading with Mark Truex second, Keselowski third, Percy fourth. And there's Mr. Lady's brother. This is going to be the battle here for the final transfer spot. Half of the lap to go. There is Mr. Lady's brother. And there he goes. Mr. Lady will come 5th. And Mr. Lady's brother is in the final transfer spot. He will now make his way to the A main. As for everyone else, they will now be stuck in the B main. But there you go. That time the fastest guys actually done well in the race. But Bank Coach will now win heat race number 3. And will earn 5 bonus points. And that is good for Bank Coach's field day, I suppose.
No.
Haha. As the Russell wasn't too pleased about this, but oh well, that's Russell for you. Alright, so for the results,
Why does Bank Coaches have to win?
Haha. So Bank Coach will win heat number 3 and will now get 5 extra points, with Martin Truex Jr. coming home 2nd, Brad Keselowski 3rd, Percy 4th, and an underdog effort from Mr. Lady's brother to come home 5th. Those 5 will automatically advance to the A main. As for Duck, finishing 6th, Gridron 7th, Joe Logano 8th, Austin Dillon 9th, and Bo Wells 10th. Those 2 will now be going to the B main. So, Russell, what would you like to say about this?
Have a nice trip home, Mr. Lady's brother.
Okay, well, I'm not going home yet, because I'm going to be racing in the A main. Yay!
Oh my god.
Haha. Anyways, on to heat race number 4. And here we are for heat race number 4, the final of 4 heats. We have seen
You cut
3.
out my call.
Yes, we have seen 3 exciting heat races, and now it is time for the 4th one.
Oh no.
So without further ado, let's now head trackside to give you a starting grid. Starting on the pole for this race is Kyle Larson. In 2nd is Tim Tom. 3rd is Daniel Suarez. 4th is Kurt Busch. 5th is Nia, 6th is Rebecca, 7th is Jimmy Johnson, 8th is Eric Jones, 9th is Paul Menard, and 10th is Derek Cope. Let's see if we can cope with this race, as it will be an interesting one. So here it is, the final of 4 heat races. Who will be the final 5 drivers to automatically advance to the A main? Well, Frody Bobbin's already advanced, so lol. Anyway, okay, so now we're just getting time. Everything's fired up.
Stupid.
Okay, Russell, it's time to begin the race. So here we go for the final of 4 heat races, as the field just comes to the green flag, and we are underway at Seekonk Speedway. Kyle Larson on the inside of Tim Tom. These two might have a bit of a battle with each other, but there's Daniel Suarez, the sophomore driver, now making his way underneath these guys. But Kyle Larson will now take the position away, but there goes Deo Suarez trying to dive underneath Kyle Larson's position. Meanwhile, there is Nia now making her way underneath Tim Tom for the position. That is crazy stuff. But there is Kyle Larson now being challenged by Deo Suarez, and there's Nia. Nia, the rookie driver out of Soul Sports with #1, now currently in 3rd place. How cool would it be for the rookie to make it into her first ever Seekonk 150? That would be quite cool. But there is Daniel Suarez now trying to challenge Kyle Larson for the position there. These two are really, really close to each other. But no, so far, no. Well, I'd say no, it's prevailing. Daniel Suarez, he is right there on Kyle Larson. Meanwhile, as we get back here, so it looks like Tim Thomas now taking 5th place. That'll be the final transfer spot, as Jimmy Johnson now the first one outside of the transfer spot. Meanwhile, back here for 1st place, there goes Daniel Suarez. He is now progressively, slowly but surely, making his way around Kyle Larson for the position. And there he goes! Daniel Suarez takes the lead in the race over Kyle Larson. Daniel Suarez trying to go on to win his first race he's ever won in anything ever. Well, I mean, it wouldn't be a points race, but it would be a small little bonus points for Daniel Suarez at the championship, which would be quite interesting. Meanwhile, there is Nia, now trying to make her way past Kyle Larson.
Oh no, I hope she goes home.
Haha, Nia, the rookie, in her 10th Skills Competition race, she makes her way past Kyle Larson, and there goes Nia for the 2nd place position on Kyle Larson. And there goes Nia. She's going to go past Daniel Suarez and try to pass Daniel Suarez. Look at that. Nia, the rookie. As you can tell, Russell doesn't like this very much. But there is Nia, the rookie. Oh, she slides up on Daniel Suarez. The two are side by side, but Tim Tom gets the position. 3 wide for 2nd place between the 3. But there is Nia. Oh, but there's Tim Tom as well. Tim Tom now making his way underneath his own teammate for the position. But there is Kyle Larson also making the position. This is a crazy race. This is the craziest battle we've seen so far. And there's Kyle Larson taking back the position. And there is Jimmy Johnson, the 7th-time champion. Oh, but Kyle Larson slides up the racetrack. There goes Jimmy Johnson underneath it for the position. And there is Jimmy Johnson now up to 2nd place. I mean, 1st place. I can't even speak anymore. But there's Jimmy Johnson in 2nd place with Kyle. I mean, no, I'm not getting this. Oh, but there goes Daniel Suarez on the spot as Jimmy Johnson gets hit to the outside lane. But there's Daniel Suarez as your leader as of now. But there goes Kurt Busch underneath Jimmy Johnson for the position there. That's going to be for 2nd place. Look at how much is going on. Oh, man, there goes Kurt Busch underneath Daniel Suarez. 1 more lap to go. This has been the craziest race so far. But there is Kurt Busch in the lead as Daniel Suarez is doing his things with Nia. But who's going to get the final transfer spot? Here we go. It's a race to the line, but Aaron Jones will make his way past Jimmy Johnson at the last second to make the final transfer spot in the race. Eric Jones at the final second overtakes Jimmy Johnson on the inside lane and will advance to the A main by default. Wow. Out of all 4 V-Rays, that was the best one so far. Kyle Larson now happy with Rebecca for some reason, but oh well. What a crazy race. So this is only the first 4 V-Rays. I'm already losing my voice here. Good thing I've got me water. This race is now sponsored by Crystal Spring Water. With that having been said, let's now give you your finishing positions. So Kurt Busch will win that race. He will now join his Busch brother, Kyle Busch, and will also score 5 championship points, with Nia coming 2nd, nearly winning her first race ever, but close as she's ever been to that. With Daniel Suarez coming on 3rd, Paul Miller 4th, and Eric Jones at the last second overtakes Jimmy Johnson to make the final transfer spot. As for the bottom half, with Jimmy Johnson, Kyle Larson, Tim Tom, Rebecca, and Derek Cope in 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th. I'm sorry for not giving you the positions, but you can tell. Those 5 will be in the B main, and we'll have to be lucky to make the top 5. My voice is already getting rusty, but we still have 2 more races to go today, so we shall see you at the start of the B main. And we are now back at Seekonk Speedway. Yes, Russell, what would you like to say?
This is the race for idiots.
Indeed. So, after 4 very exciting heat races, it is now time to get on to the B main. These guys are, of course, the guys who finished in the bottom 5 of the heat races. So this race is basically a similar format as the heat races. Top 5 finishers in this race will make their way up to the A main. However, those who finish in the bottom 5 will go home and will take their championship points away.
I hope
with
Tim
them.
Tom goes home.
However, the winner of this race, however, will receive 3 extra championship points as a bonus. So without further ado, let's head trackside to give you your starting grid. That's the wrong chase cam. Let's go to the chase. So starting in first place in this race is the Xbox Nerd. Alongside him at second is William Byron. Third is Kevin Harvick. Fourth is Gridrin. Fifth is Tim Tom. Sixth is Joe Logano. Seventh is Duck. Eighth is Kyle Larson. Ninth is Douglas. 10th is Jimmy Johnson. 11th is Bubba Wallace. 12th is Alex Bowman. 13th is James 6. 14th is Rebecca. 15th is Eric Austin Dillon. 16th is Eric Gonrola. 17th is Derper. 18th is Mommy. 19th is Mr. Lady. 20th is Reed Sorensen. 21st is Can't Drive. And 22nd is Derek Cope. So, who will make it to the race? Haha. As you Russell can't cope very well with Derek Cope, but that's okay. Alright, here we go. 30 laps, B main. Let's see who makes it into the A main as a result of this race. Yep. This race will decide who makes it into the main event and who goes home. In 30 laps, we shall see exactly what those results are like. As my cursor. Okay. And Pace car drives to the infield, and we're underway in the B main. There is the real Xbox Nerd now attempting to redeem himself after that heat race. Already in the lead, but there's Kevin Harvick and Tim Tom all on the inside lanes. William Byron first one on the outside lane. There is Kevin Harvick on the inside lane with Tim Tom right behind him. Kevin Harvick now trying to chase down the middle for the position. And there is William Byron on the outside lane. William Byron losing quite a few positions. Not good for the rookie, but as for these guys in the bottom part of the track, they're all now just doing their thing. Looks like Gridrin now making his way up to Tim Tom, his Solus Motorsports teammate. William Byron now in the final transfer spot. As for these top 5 guys, they're now just duking it out for the race. There's Gridrin now making his way around his Solus Motorsport teammate Tim Tom. And he will now move his way up to 3rd. And William Byron will also make it past Tim Tom for 4th place. Meanwhile, there is Douglas now trying to make up the 5th as again the pace car. The Xbox Nerd, however, doing some well to start the race. He's now just in there in 1st place. He's trying to make it into the A main after that embarrassing heat race, I mean. And there is William Brown just sitting there, and there's Douglas now currently sitting in the final track spot. Looks like Tim Tom has lost quite a few positions, and so is Rebecca. Now these guys are doing their thing here. These guys currently outside of the top 5 lane, or top 5 standings. Not off to the best start for these guys. Meanwhile, there's the real Xbox Nerd now just pacing his way around the racetrack, with Kevin Harvick now sitting there in 2nd, with William Byron now up to 3rd now. And there's Gridrin now 4th, and there's Douglas now in 5th place. So the top 5 fairly spread out right now, but Douglas now currently in the final transfer spot. Meanwhile, there is Tim Tom now trying to catch up to his friend from the island of Solus, trying to get up there to 6th place. You alive there, Russell?
Yes.
No. Oh, there you are. Okay. Anyways, Tim Tom, currently the first one outside of the transfer slot, so now completed the first 9 laps in the race. I'm about to say 10 laps, but that's not how this works. Looks like Gridrin now on the inside of William Byron. Oh, there's Can't Drive. Not really interfering with the race. Oh, but Can't Drive is going to get in the way of William Byron. William Byron just pushing his way through the pack.
No.
Oh, Douglas now getting stuck on Can't Drive, but Tim Tom, the two will make it around Can't Drive safely, as there is William Byron now making it past Gridrin. Meanwhile, the Xbox Nerd still now just pacing his ways around Seekonk Speedway, with the top 5 now fairly spread out. But Tim Tom looks like he was able to make his way past Douglas. So Tim Tom now currently sitting in the final transfer spot. There's Douglas, however, he's now getting intimidated by Dangerous. Look at Dangerous Hicks doing the best he's ever done. There's Dangerous Hicks trying to get around Douglas. Dangerous Hicks now trying to put an effort to make it into the A main. He's got a chance to Tim Tom to do it, however. Look at Dangerous Hicks. He is the stunt man. So far, Dangerous Hicks hasn't pulled any crazy stunts this year so far. But now Dangerous Hicks is trying to pull off his first stunt of trying to make it to the A main after not doing so well in his heat race. There is Dangerous Hicks. He's powering. Meanwhile, the Tim Tom now is making his way past Gridrin, or trying to anyway. These two are already in the top 5, so these two would make the race. However, Danger 6, however, trying to put off a bit of a fight up here. Meanwhile, these guys up here remain unchanged, and Tim Tom will successfully make his way around his teammate Gridrin. Not really going to make any difference in terms of the routes, but Tim Tom, he's already making his way up to the thingy-tiggies. Oh, looks like, Gridrin. Oh, we have a blown engine. Caution is out. First caution of the day. We now have a caution. A caution has come out at Seekonk Speedway. First caution of the day. So I wonder what this caution could be for. We shall find out shortly. We believe it had to do with a blown engine from somebody. I think Derek Cope had a bit of a problem. But we're going to find out shortly. Anyway, yeah, it looks like the guys are just doing their thing. Hang on, let's go back to the pace car, actually. Yes, Russell?
Can I make an announcement?
Yes, you can make an announcement under the caution flag.
Subscribe to Frony to Bobbin. One subscriber equals 1 Mitsubishi built.
No, really. Anyway, yeah, it looks like the field's just doing their thing. So, anyways, with that being said, let's now just go back to the caution and see the caution flag.
Equals 1 Mitsubishi buy.
Okay, so let's now, okay, so let's come out right then. So let's see what happened to bring out the caution. Looks like nothing in particular. There was no spin, so Derek Cope, he just had a problem. I don't know what happened to Derek Cope. I guess he just, no. Oh, Derek Cope, he was already running 20th. He's just pacing laps, and then engine blows up. Dear, oh dear. Derek Cope now driving a very good StarCom engine, as he has now blown an engine. Derek Cope will now be going home as a result of this. Bad day for the StarCom driver. Dear, oh dear. So the caution comes out not for an accident, but a blown engine by Derek Cope. Apart from that, everyone, however, is still in the race as of now. We shall have to do a few laps, I suppose, to get the field lined up. Let's just do things. Russell, yeah, Russell's playing under VTS. I guess Russell's now just having a little bit of fun under the caution. That's okay. If anybody wants to have fun underneath the caution, I encourage them to do so. Oh, looks like the field's just, I don't know.
While I go buy myself a Mitsubishi.
Okay, field, can we, okay, the field is not very good at lining up, apparently. Okay, the field, come on, guys. We just have to line up single file behind the, oh, balls. Okay, yep, these guys, yep, yep, apparently we're having a few problems trying to get lined up for the restart. Come on, guys, come on. We only have so many laps to go. Alright, let's just finish this race, and then, yeah. Okay, then 6 for the, yeah, these guys are not very good under caution, apparently. Yeah, apparently these guys are, come on, man. Come on, boys. Oh, looks like some guys are going to the garage or trying to anyways. Look, yep. Alright, well, Alex Bowman looks like he's going to be going home now. These guys, alright, come on. Yeah, the guys are not very good underneath the caution here at Seekonk Speedway, apparently. May have to turn off cautions for the main event. Yeah, looks like unless we can get back green, unless these guys get sorted out, looks like we might be on the caution for the, yeah. 2,000 years later, yep. Yeah, the field not very good under caution, it seems. Yep. Oh, come on, boys. Yep. Well, looks like we might be under caution for a little while. Because, oh, there we go. Lights are out. Okay, there we go. Thank goodness. We'll be going green next time by. Alex Bowman not having a lot of fun. The lights are out. We will be going green next time by, despite the field being all messed up. Alright, so I guess we'll be going under green in a silly position, apparently. Yep. Alright. And the cars come back out. And yeah, I may have to turn off cars for the main. Okay, yeah, apparently these guys are terrible underneath the caution. Okay, cautions. Okay, lights around the pace car. Guess we have to try to do that again, apparently. Okay, can we at least... okay, I guess we're just gonna finish race underneath the caution. I'm gonna turn off cautions for the main race. if this is what we're going to have to do. So this guy going to a bit of a fight. It seems these guys, they just cannot do it right. Alright, well, let's just finish this race underneath the caution. Unfortunately, this race, yeah, I thought we were going to get to an exciting start, but...
I'm back.
Well, he didn't miss anything, so... Yeah. 100% the race, these guys cannot... for some reason, they cannot do it right underneath the caution. Okay, lights are out again. And Rebecca spun out. Great. Well, unfortunately, we're going to finish this race underneath the caution because we can't change the rules mid-race. Guys, I know I said we were going to redo this race, but unfortunately we can't now because problems, so... yeah, very silly way to figure out the final five, but unfortunately that's how it's going to have to be, so... Unfortunately, we can't change the rules mid-race, but we will make a change for the final race. No cautions at all. Alright, well, it looks like the top five...
This is stupid.
Provided the top five actually stays in a line, then that will be the top five that will make it onto the race. So, we do apologize for not having a proper competition for the end of the race, but... Unfortunately, our drivers are not having a good day. Well, everyone's going straight, though. And they go... Alright, never mind. Alright, so I guess the caution only comes out when the drivers are actually doing thing right, so... Okay, so announcement has now come out right now. The A-Main will have no cautions on due to this race being silly, so... Yeah. So, however, we cannot change the rules mid-race, so therefore the field will be ending this race underneath the caution. Oh, never mind. Here we go. And we're underway. A very messy restart. But now we're going to have one more lap sprint to the finish. Here we go. Looks like the field's finally sorted itself out. We are now underneath the final lap. And the Real Pastor will win the B main. And Kyle Larson will make the final transfer spot, I think. Yep. Carlos has made the final transfer spot. Yeah, so overall, a very silly, B main. Yep, unfortunately, we want to keep our fans happy, so therefore, just for today, there will be no cautions for the A main. We do apologize, but unfortunately, we can only do so much. Well, we're just going to do the best that we can do.
This race was stupid and silly.
Indeed it was. So, due to that silly race, we'll be making a mid-race or mid-thingy finish, or thingy-majiggy. Alright, so without further ado, yeah, so therefore, the Real Xbox Nerd, so the Real Xbox Nerd has won the race, so you will get 3 extra championship points, with Kevin Robert finishing second, William Byron finishing third, Gridger finishing fourth, and Tim Tallman fifth. So those 5 will now be in the A main, the big race of them all. David 6, however, he possibly could have made his way around Tim Tom, but unfortunately, the race was under caution for so long that no one had a chance, so... Apologies from the NASCAR Corporation. Unfortunately, accidents happen, and this one has been an accident in particular. But either way, Jim Davis now finished 6th, Douglas 7th, Jimmy Johnson 8th, Mame 9th, Carlos in 10th, Joe Logano 11th, Bo Wallace 12th, Durper 13th, Reese Sorensen 14th, Rebecca 15th, Austin Zilla 16th, Eric Conrolla 17th, Doug 18th, Mr. Light 19th, Kieran Drive 20th, Alex Bowman 21st, and Derek Cope in 22nd. So everyone who finished 6th and below will all be going home and will not be able to compete in the A main. So that is all the heat racing all the way. It's now time to get on to the main event.
Oh no.
And we are back. Now, you may wonder why there's only 10 cars on the track. Oh wait, Russell? Anyways. Yeah, so, well, unfortunately, there's been some misconceptions. It turns out that you can only fit 20 cars on the track because otherwise the cars matrix to each other. And so, unfortunately, now we have had to have a 5th heat race. Now, these drivers that are taking part here are the drivers that finished in, or drivers that would start in the, starting 16th through 25th in the main event. So, due to this silly sausagery, because I think I messed something up. Yeah, we're now going to run a 5th heat race, and this race is going to be pretty simple. No championship points are being earned this one. This one is just going to be final. It's just going to be top 5 drivers make the race. Bottom 5 drivers go home. We hate to do this race, but unfortunately, that's how things are going to have to be because, well, it's all security. So, with that having been said, let's now get on with the race. So, starting first is Ryan Newman. Long second is Daniel Suarez. Third is James Murray. Fourth is Donald. Fifth is Nia. Sixth is Ryan Blaney. Seventh is Kurt Busch. Eighth is Eric Jones. Ninth is Paul Menard. And 10th is Mr. Light's brother. So, sadly, the underdog effort may not pay off going into this race, but let's now just get into it. So, this will be a 59P race. This is basically heat race number 5 or 4.5 or whatever. Or this B-main, whatever you want to call it. This is a emergency heat race that we're having to do because of some misconceptions and some unexpected silliness. So, with that having been said, let's now get this race on the road. This is it. This is the final race. Don't worry, there's a final heat race thing before we go to the main event. That being said, we're on the way at Seekonk Speedway. Ryan Newman has now taken the lead, and now it looks like that James Murray is now side by side with Daniel Suarez for second place. There is James Murray now up there in second place, but there's Nia running in fourth. Ooh, Daniel Suarez getting stuck on the outside lane. Oh dear, there's Kurt Busch running up there in fifth. Meanwhile, there is Mr. Light's brother trying to battle back into the race. But there goes Jamie McMurray now getting underneath Ryan Newman in fourth position. And now Ryan Newman trapped on the outside lane with Nia right there. Now on the inside of Ryan Newman. Looks like Paul Menard now making his way behind Daniel Suarez. But there is Mr. Light's brother. Mr. Light's brother trying to put in the underdog effort. Mr. Light's brother didn't expect to have to do this again, but there's Mr. Light's brother now having to put in the underdog effort once again at Seekonk Speedway due to our unfortunate misconceptions, or whatever you want to call them. Was this Mr. Light's brother currently running in, well, he should be running fifth. There we go. Looks like Nia, she's made her way past Jim Murray. We do apologize for not getting this on camera, but there is Nia. Now has made her way past Jamie McMurray. There she goes, Nia, the rookie out of Solus Motorsport. Now your leader at Seekonk Speedway once again. Nia, she almost won the heat race that she was in earlier. She's gonna now try to put an effort to win the heat race properly, so she has a second chance basically. But there is Mr. Light's brother, the underdog effort, now trying to just be that bit better. And there's Eric Jones now in fifth place. So Eric Jones trying to make his last minute pass count. And there is Eric Jones now running there in fifth place. But there is Ryan Newman. Ryan Newman not doing so well. He is now currently in ninth. Now, or sixth, I mean. Currently not in it to make it into the race. He's going to try to put an effort though with 6 laps to go. Oh, but there's Jamie McMurray now being sent straight to the outside lane. And there is Mr. Light's brother now running in third place. That is crazy. This might be the underdog story of the day. Mr. Light's brother now currently running in fourth, but Jamie McMurray's going to lose position to Eric Jones. Eric Jones now taking away third, I think. Yeah, so Neil, you're leader with Paul Menard now in second. And now Eric Jones will now move up to fourth, and there is Donald now in the final transfer spot. But there is Nia, the rookie, the female driver, the rookie sensation of Solus Motorsports. Indeed, there are so many things that are occurring with Nia. She is really trying to put an effort in today, and Nia, despite not being able to win the heat race that she was in, she might now have a shot to do this in this unstaged heat race that we're having to do right now. But there is Palmer now running up there in second place. One more lap to go. There is Nia. There she goes. Ooh, she's running wide though with Paul Menard really on her tail. But there is Nia with half left to go, a quarter lap. Nia will win heat race number 5, and Nia will now win something for the first time in her NASCAR career. As for the final transfer spot, that has now gone to Jamie McMurray. It looks like Eric Jones wasn't able to battle back, so Eric Jones now will have to go home. But the underdog sensation, that is Mr. Light's brother, is still in the race. So there we go. So Nia, now thanks to this unstaged heat race, Nia is able to battle back, and now Nia will win. And now Nia will win her first ever non-points race. So there you go. So here we go. So there's the final position. So Nia will win the race with Paul Menard finishing second, Mr. Light's brother third, Donald fourth, and Jamie McMurray Oh no, it turns out the game member was able to hold off favorite. Nope. Whatever. Yeah. But either way, Eric Jones in 6th, Ryan Newman 7th, Ryan Blaney 8th, Daniel Schwartz in 9th, and Kurt Busch in 10th. Thinking that they would be able to precipitate in the A main, but due to some track problems, they are now having to be sent home and will have to have their points awarded above those who finished in the B main. So, or those who went to the B main. Well, I'll figure it out when we get to think. Because that is enough of heat racing. That is the last silly race. That is an unstaged race. But do not worry, we are now getting on to the A main, officially now coming up next. And we are now back. So now having gotten that unstaged race out of the way, it is time for the main event. The big race. The race that everyone has been waiting for. This is the Seekonk 150. The A main. So with that being said, let's go ahead trackside to give you your starting positions. So starting on the pole for this race is Martin Truex Jr. In second place is the Real Xbox Nerd. Third is Florida Bobbin. Fourth is Kyle Busch. 5th is Danny Hamlin, 6th is Bank Coaches, 7th is Kevin Harvick, 8th is Chase Elliott, 9th is William Byron, 10th is Gridron, 11th is Brad Keselowski, 12th is Bryce Serp, 13th is Andy Murray, 14th is Tim Tom, 15th is Oliver, 16th is Nia, 17th is Donald, 8th, that's it, 18th is Tempura, 19th is Paul Menard, and 20th is Mr. Life's brother. So Mr. Life's brother, despite having to take part in a unstaged race, is still going to try to live up to be the underdog sensation. So with that being said, this is it. This is the 150 lap main event. This is the race that I've been waiting for this entire season. This is race number 10. This is it. So the engine's now just getting fired up. These drivers, they made it past their tests, including some having to get past tests that they were hoping not to do so. But here we go. No cogs for this race, by the way. Those visions have been turned off. And the green flag is underway! And Martin Truex Jr. has now taken the lead in the inaugural Seekonk 150. There is Florida Bobbin, however, now making his way underneath the Real Xbox Nerd. And look at that, Florida Bobbin already now powering through the pack, along with the rest of the field. And there is Martin Truex Jr. with the lead, however, still, with Denny Hamlin now making it underneath the Real Xbox Nerd. And they're now battling in the face car, does a thing. And there's Florida Bobbin now he's trying to make his way underneath Martin Truex Jr. for the position. He's trying his hardest to do so. Look at how hard Florida Bobbin's trying. He's trying so hard to get past Martin Truex Jr. Meanwhile, looks like these guys are now battling. Ooh, well, Real Xbox Nerd continue to lose positions, however, with William Byron now making his way up to 5th. These drivers now have nothing to lose. Like I've said, they passed their test. They're now into the final race. If anything that happens to them will now go towards the championship points. Ooh, Tim Tom now on the outside lane. If we get back up here, however, Florida Bobbin continuing to put his nose to Martin Truex Jr. Look at how much effort Florida Bobbin is putting in. He's so powerful. Look at Florida Bobbin. He's trying, but not quite getting up there just yet. Meanwhile, there's Kevin Harvick now trying to make his way around Denny Hamlin, and he does. Kevin Harvick will make his way around Denny Hamlin for the position. And there is the Real Xbox Nerd now just making his way back up through the field. Now Real Xbox Nerd safely on the inside, now trying to make his way back up to the field after his mistake from earlier. Meanwhile, for here, Florida Bobbin continue to put the bumper to the back of Martin Truex Jr. That's allowing the others to catch up to them. Here's Kevin Harvick now trying to pick a fight with these guys. Look at that. These guys are now top 1, 2, 3 as they're all trying to battle with each other. There's Kevin Harvick now trying to make his way underneath Florida Bobbin, but there's Florida Bobbin trying to keep the bottom of the racetrack, but there's going to be a very big effort by Kevin Harvick. He's going to try to make his way underneath Florida Bobbin. Martin Truex Jr. goes high, but so does Florida Bobbin, and Florida Bobbin spins out and takes out the field. No caution can come out, and Florida Bobbin and the Real Xbox Nerd now tangled up. It looks like that neither of them have too much crash damage, but they will have to go to pit road. That's going to allow Martin Truex Jr. to pull away with the lead. So Florida Bobbin already getting involved into a spin with Martin Truex Jr. Meanwhile, as for the other spots, that's going to allow, okay, I don't know what happened to Kevin Harvick. I guess he was involved into, I don't know what happened to Harvick, but he was involved in something. Either way, oh, more stuff is happening. And Oliver, there he goes underneath Martin Truex Jr. for the lead. There is Oliver, the Great Western Engine. So our other competitors are now on pit road. It looks like somebody had a blown engine there. We'll see who exactly finished where at the end of the race. But there is Oliver, the Great Western Engine, now leading in the race with Bang Coach, however, right behind him. As Martin Truex Jr. now trying to put an effort to continue doing things in the race. As Martin Truex Jr. now just getting underneath Bank Coach for the position. And Oliver running very wide. Very, very wide. That's going to allow Martin Truex Jr. to get around the top guys. And now Oliver being forced outside lane as Bank Coach will make his way around for the position. We're only 50 laps into the race and yet all craziness is already ensuing. And there is Bank Coaches now trying to make his way up to Martin Truex Jr. Bank Coach trying to go for a second win of the season. He's already won Bristol, trying to get the second one of the season. But there's Denny Hamlin underneath him as the car jiggles. Aaron 2003 not doing so well right now. But there is Denny Hamlin now making his way underneath Bang Coaches. Denny Hamlin now up to second place. Oh, there's Kevin Harvick. Looks like Kevin Harvick fell bad for a bit, but he's back now. And there's Kevin Harvick now trying to make the pass of Bang Coaches for the position for third place. And there he goes. A few of these guys trying to get their first wins in 2018. But Martin Truex Jr. trying to become the second repeat winner of the season. So far, Freund Bobbin is the only driver this season so far to have won multiple races. And Freund Bobbin, thankful that he has quite a big points lead going into the race as Freund Bobbin. He is already, it seems like he's already out of the race. Oh, there he goes. Freund Bobbin has now returned to the track in 19th. So Freund Bobbin is back on the racetrack, so he's going to try to make a comeback in the race. As for Martin Truex Jr., these other guys, they're now just pacing their way. So Freund Bobbin, however, Freund Bobbin has now returned to the racetrack, but it looks like the Xbox nerd is nowhere to be seen. The Xbox looks like he's now on the pit road. Anyway, here is Martin Truex Jr. now just pulling away from the pack, but there's Denny Hamlin now in the second, but there's Bank Coach now trying to get his way around Denny Hamlin. It looks like Martin Truex Jr. has now made his way into another zip code, and there he is just in first place, just pacing his laps. And there was Bank Coach underneath Denny Hamlin for second place. There are the two battling for the position as Denny Hamlin has lost position of Bank Coaches, with Bank Coach now currently running in second place. And there he is. As you see, Russell's having quite the sausage of this race. As for those guys, looks like now Bristol Brown is currently running at 16th, and there is Clint Boyd. These other guys just having a bit of fun here on the racetrack. They're happy to be in the race after having passed the test in the heat races. Freund Bobbin, however, currently the slowest one on the racetrack. Yeah, he looks like they were able to fix the crash damage on Freund Bobbin's car, but right now he's just pacing his laps around the racetrack, currently running in 19th. As for Martin Truex Jr., here he is now just running around the racetrack in first place, with Bank Coach now in second place. Looks like Denny Hamlin lost a few positions somehow. I'm not sure how that was. By the way, here is Gridgen now trying to catch up to Kevin Harvick. Interestingly, these both are both driving number 4 Ford Fusions. And there is Gridgen now trying to make his way around Kevin Harvick for the third spot. Gridgen is the Express engine, and he hasn't done too badly in the point standings, although Gridgen looking to improve his points and maybe even get a win. He'll have to get past Martin Truex Jr., however. It looks like Martin Truex Jr., however, is now just pacing his laps, and Martin Truex Jr. leading quite a few laps in the race as of now. But there is Bank Coaches doing his best to try to keep up with Martin Truex Jr. and Bank Coach is trying to look to maybe overtake Martin Truex Jr. for the position. Bank Coach is having to try really, really hard, however. It looks like Bank Coach is just slowly trying to catch up to Martin Truex Jr., but I don't know. It looks like Freund Bobbin, however, he's back in 19th, so yeah, unfortunately Freund Bobbin lost a few laps on that pit stop, so 19th might be the place where Freund Bobbin finishes. So Freund Bobbin, he went to this track for a few races, I say a few races. Freund Bobbin, he first came to the track in 2011 as a spectator, and he came to this track quite a lot. So Freund Bobbin, he was hoping to have a good run in the inaugural Seekonk 150, but sadly, already he's already had crash damage, and now he's currently running in 19th. As for the guys up here, it looks like Gridgen was able to successfully make his way past Kevin Harvick. We do apologize for missing that pass, but Gridgen has now been able to make his way around Kevin Harvick for the position. And there is Gridgen now trying to just set the race for him. Meanwhile, none of these guys not really battling here. It looks like Purser has now been able to make it past Tim Tom. Here is Nia, the rookie. She won heat race number 5, and here she is running in 10th, which is the best that she's ever done this, currently in this series. I've seen the series with Nia. She's also run a couple of NASCAR Team Adventure Series races, but so far her main focus is the NASCAR Skittles Cup Series. But there is Purser Power making his way underneath Nia. The two Solus Motorsports now were teammates now side by side with each other. Meanwhile, back here, looks like throwing to Bob, and he's making his way past these guys, but he's so many laps down, so he's going to have to put in a big effort. He's going to make it past any of these guys. As Marshall Shooter looks like he's now based in his own zip code, as he is now just powered away from bank coaches. Looks like the field is fairly spread out, but there is Kyle Busch now attempting to make his way past Oliver. He's trying to shoot some things with each other, as you see. Kyle Busch just trying to navigate the track well. So far, not too many things happening in this race as of now. The drivers are just facing their laps as of right now, apparently. Oh, as here, Russell here is now playing with the sausages. As for Martrix, he's now yeah. There's not really much to say about Martrix. He's just leading laps. Yeah, so Martrix Jr. trying to become the first driver that's to win multiple races. That'll be Martrix Jr.'s second win of the season, as Purser is now making his way around Donald. Another couple endings from the island of Solus now just battling with each other. Yeah. For the Baldwin, however, he still has a very powerful car, and he is making his way around these guys. But if Floyd Baldwin just passed so many guys, he could possibly get this laps back. But I really don't know what's up with Floyd Baldwin now. As for Mr. Light's brother, yeah, well, you know, Mr. Light's brother, possibly the underdog sensation of the weekend, as Mr. Light's brother, despite driving for Snare Motorsports, which is a fairly slow team, here he is in the A main, currently running in 17th. And that's an interesting story, because Mr. Light's brother, he had to try to make it in twice. First time was in the heat that he was scheduled to run, and then the heat race that was unscheduled and had to be run due to some misconceptions, and that's why you don't see a couple of certain other drivers in the race. Yeah, many fans were hoping or were excited to see Eric Jones run this race, but unfortunately, this track only seems to run 20 cars, as originally we anticipated with this track to run 25 cars, but sadly, plans had to be changed. What's unchanged, however, is the top positions here. For the most part, now these guys are just setting into their own races at this point. Floyd Bobman just continuing to lap these guys and get his stuff back. So Floyd Bobman doing a good job at lapping these cars, but sadly, he's so many laps out. Although Floyd Bobman, he could at least get maybe a lap back on Martrix Jr. I'm not sure. It doesn't look like that Floyd Bobman lost too many laps. So Floyd Bobman, he might eventually be able to catch back up to Martrix Jr. before the end of the race and maybe get a lap back. Unfortunately, there's no stats to tell us this as of now. However, some things are about to happen, as now Martrix Jr. has now caught up to some lapped cars. As here's Paul Menard now just circling the track, as Martrix Jr. soon to be held up by Paul Menard, as you are about to see shortly. So there is Martrix Jr. just slowly but surely catching up to Paul Menard. Yeah. Let's maybe not get hairy. Yeah. But here is Floyd Bob, and he's trying to become the comeback of this race. Originally, Floyd Bob was hoping to be the guy that would win the race, but here's Floyd Bob, and he is getting around these guys. He's here. Russell's making a few silly comments about silly sausages, but that's Russell for you. But Floyd Bob, probably to be a powerhouse in this race, but still stuck in 19th, so he's gonna have to get past Martrix Jr. if he wants to maybe get his lap back. As for Russell, what's that about Forza Horizon 4?
I want to ride the pony.
What? No ponies for you. No ponies for you. Anyways, so here is Martrix Jr. now Martrix is catching up to Paul Menard, although Paul Menard might hold up Martrix Jr. and Martrix Jr. not Well, maybe going too fast. Maybe it's just something silly. Anyway, as for Martrix Jr., there he is. He is slowly but surely catching up to Paul Menard, so Martrix Jr. will either power past Paul Menard or might get held up for a short amount of time.
I want to ride the pony.
It looks like that. Ooh, Paul Menard. No, not gonna do anything. Well, oh, Martrix Jr. trying to keep his car going straight. Looks like he's gonna make it past Paul Menard safely. As for Bank Coaches, however, he's just having fun. A second, so yeah, well, since the connects a bit, so all right, that's enough. Okay, so anyways, yeah, so Martrix Jr. and Bank Coaches, they have previously won races this season, with Martrix Jr. winning Sebring and Bank Coaches winning in Bristol. In fact, that was, yeah, Bank Coaches, he swept that weekend, winning both the NASCAR Series races and Skittles Cup Series race, so that was quite cool for Bank Coaches. As for these guys, they're currently not doing anything. All these guys, however, in the, well, actually, yeah, from Bridget onwards, none of these guys have won a race so far, see, except for Florida Bobbin. And Brad Keselowski. Brad Keselowski won Talladega. That was a pretty spectacular race.
Hey, Crony.
What?
Can I ride a pony after this?
Yes.
Yay!
Haha. Anyways, Martrix Jr. I guess now is just facing his laps. Mr. Light's brother, however, he's really put in quite a bit of an effort. It seems to me that the underdogs here in the NASCAR Series Cup Series are really able to get quite an advantage here on the short tracks. Well, I say short tracks. We haven't seen too much short track racing this year because, you know, we went to Bristol and Richmond and those races were rubbish. This race, however, was good to start with. And the heat races were exciting, but A-Main, however, Seekonk 150, not provide the most amount of excitement in the world. So, well, we're currently on lap number 68, so that's about 90-something laps to go. Bank Coaches, however, slowly but surely catching up to Martrix Jr. It seems to me that Martrix Jr. now running the higher line, and that's helping Bank Coaches slowly but surely catch up to Martrix Jr. It's slowly, but surely. As you see, Russell's not in the best shape right now, but we're closing on the halfway point of this race. So, as for Bank Coaches, yeah, as you tell here, he is slowly but surely catching up to Martrix Jr. So Bank Coaches, he's going to try to pass Martrix Jr. and try to get his second win of the season. Martrix Jr. running fairly wide as Bank Coaches is able to gain the ground on him. Bank Coaches, he is getting closer and closer to Martrix Jr. as Martrix Jr. is still running the high line. And there was Bank Coaches trying to put in the amount of effort. There he goes. Bank Coaches diving to the inside of Martrix Jr. Ooh, close, almost, not quite. Ooh, Bank Coaches trying really hard to get his note underneath Martrix Jr. These two are very evenly matched, though, so we could see these two go side by side. Nope. Martrix Jr. is going to let Bank Coaches through. And Bank Coaches will take the lead at Seekonk 150. First lead change in a little while here at Seekonk Speedway as Bank Coaches is now, as I am dying, Bank Coaches is now your leader at Seekonk Speedway. Gonna try to keep, oh, that's it. You now have one, actually two.
No.
That's what I thought. Anyways, as you see, Russell here is a bit sick as well. Anyways, we are now approaching the halfway point in the race, so 75 laps complete, 75 laps to go. His Bank Coach is currently your leader, although he is catching up to Miss Light's brother. However, Miss Light's brother trying to play the role of the underdog sensation. Running 17 still. Oh, okay, looks like these guys going on pit road. Looks like Bank Coach is heading to pit road. Let's hope these guys don't cause too much silliness. Okay. Bit of crashing on the racetrack, it looks like. Oh, it looks like Bridget and Kevin Harvey eventually got into a bit of an accident here. And yeah, some other guys not having difficulties in the pit road apparently. Yep, yeah, there's no Seekonk. So far hasn't gone too bright, but all in the name of experimenting. Oi. Anyways, so these two have not proceeded on the pit road. I can't tell if they're hitting the wall or not. It looks like these guys are having some difficulties going to pit road, so Martrix Jr. now on pit road. They're gonna go to the helicopter camera because that's the best camera that we can get. Let's see what the field looks like when they eventually return to the racetrack. Looks like there's Kyle Busch out there. Yeah, Kyle Busch struggling to get back on the racetrack, but he is I think the first one to return to the racetrack. Alright, so they feel just going to pit road for a bit, so I guess now they're just coming back onto the racetrack. So there is Kyle Busch now just out there. They're thinking now, it looks like the field's now returning to the racetrack. I guess we'll see what the field looks like. Oh, looks like Kyle Busch is now officially your leader in the race. Yes, Russell?
Can you put my channel link into the description?
No, no one wants to see your rubbish channel.
Nah.
Anyway, so Kyle Busch, now your leader at Seekonk Speedway. There has now been some swap ups. Looks like some guys were able to make it back onto the racetrack, but some guys not so cleanly. The driver is still continuously coming back onto the racetrack. There's Martin Truex Jr. He's now back in 5th place, but Kyle Busch, currently your guy in 1st place. But there is Denny Hamlin's. Yeah, so we're getting back onto the racetrack apparently. Denny Hamlin, is he 2nd place? Can't tell. Nope, who's in 2nd now?
At least Murder's not here.
Oh, looks like Neo. Looks like she managed to get out in 2nd place. So the field just pacing the lap, so Neo's the medal for 4th place apparently. Oh, we might see one later in the race. So where's Florida Bob when you ask? Well, he's currently now in 3rd. Oh, Florida Bob, what do you know? We talked about Florida Bob making a comeback. Here he is now in 3rd place. So Florida Bobbin now has an opportunity to make the comeback of the race.
About yourself,
as silence, as Florida Bobbin has now managed to get back into 3rd. Oh, never mind. He's on the pit road. Okay, never mind. Forget everything that I just said about there being a comeback in the race.
Liar.
Anyway, looks like the Yama's off to 5th place, so, yeah, Martin Truex Jr. now in 6th, apparently. Well, with that being said, looks like now Kyle Busch is on his way to getting his 1st win of the season. Kyle Busch, once again, no, 1st race at Seekonk Speedway. Due to missing tips, he's now on his way to getting his 1st win at Seekonk Speedway, or, well, 1st win of the season as well. Looks Denny Hamlin now he's trying to get underneath his teammate. Looks Denny Hamlin making up more spots, apparently. Yeah. So Denny Hamlin, Denny Hamlin making his way. Teammate, these are JGR teammates now side by side with each other. And Denny Hamlin will now make it past Kyle Busch. We're not sure if that's for a position. It might become for a position apparently. I can't tell. Anyway, that's for a position. Now Nia's in 2nd place and he was in 3rd. It is Bang Coaches. Wait, no, Bang Coaches now currently running here in 3rd place. Bang Coaches. He might make a comeback or he might do something eventually in this race. Looks like Florida Bob was now returned to the track in 17th place, so yeah, so Denny Hamlin, he's made it past Kyle Busch yet. That's not really for position, it's not really for anything in particular at this point. Either way, there's Kyle Busch. Looks like he's now going to take the position back. Kyle Busch doing switchback moves on his teammate. Not something you see every day, but there is Kyle Busch. Now your leader, it's Seekonk Speedway. Well, he was the leader in the 1st place, but he's now made it past Hamlin. Hamlin's on 4th, and there's Martin Truex Jr. in 5th, so we might see these two battle out. Looks like Mr. Light's brother, I don't know if that's his Kyle Busch damage or the fact that airtime's being a bit glitchy. Yeah, it's rear engine damage. So Mr. Light's now running 15th. Kevin Roberts falling back down to 14th, and oh dear, the position is now very skewed. Here's Florida Bob now trying to get up to Bank Coaches. Now Bank Coaches now just making his way around Donald's. So Nia's an entire lap down, however, so Kyle Busch, he might be an entire lap ahead of everyone, I'm not really sure. Oh, here's Martin Truex Jr. now trying to make his way around Denny Hamlin 4th position. These are JGR Online cars. Of course, Martin Truex Jr. driving for Furniture Racing, but that is a JGR chassis. And there goes Martin Truex Jr. trying to make it around Denny Hamlin for the positions. He's trying his best, as you can see here. And I think these two might just be back. Oh! Martin Truex Jr. going to put the bumper to the back of Denny Hamlin. And looks like he's able to clear him. I think that's pole position. We'll find out next lap. Yeah, it looks like it's a 4th place for Martin Truex Jr. That is indeed 4th position. So we got a race for 4th place going on here. Here's Kyle Busch now making his way, or trying to make his way around Kevin Harvick. Look at Kyle Busch go. He's trying.
Kitty, what are you doing? I'm
going to eat you. Russell Russell's about to be eaten by his own cats. That's something to see every day. Anyway, there's Kyle Busch. Made his way around Kevin Harvick, and there's Brad Keselowski at 16th. So Kyle Busch, now on his way to getting his first win of the season. It's only taken 10 races to do it. He still has 40-something laps left in this race, however.
Murder, get your wheel off of that button.
Ha 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 ha. As the Murder is about to give Russell a strike for some reason.
Shut up, Brony.
Anyway, Kyle Busch is now in first place, and... Oh, 40 Bob so. But Ben Cook is still running in third, however. Ben Cook is good over, eventually catch up to Nia, however, so we'll see how long it takes for Ben Cook to get up to Nia. I'll have to pass this pack of cars first, but there is Nia. So Nia, if she pulled second, however, then Nia will get her second runner-up finish. Nia got her first runner-up finish at Talladega. Now trying to get her second runner-up finish today. But Nia, she's taken part in 2 races so far today. About to do well in third. So Nia, despite being a rookie, she's already really done well here at Seekonk Speedway. Yep, she's even won a heat race. Well, a stakes heat race, that is. Anyway.
Brony.
What?
I'm buying a new cat on eBay.
Oh dear. Anyway, so Bangkok's however not too far from Nia now. Bangkok is just making his way around the lap or the slower cars. As there goes Bangkok's in there, so that'll continue glitching out. Yeah, if you see crash damage on the cars, that's that'll be glitching. Anyways, here is Bangkok's now making his way or trying to make his way to Nia. There he goes, trying to get around Gridgen. Looks like these guys are now getting closer together. Bangkok's, however, oh balls. Bangkok's, however, it looks like he made it past Glenn Boyer, however. That's it. You now have. Yeah, sorry about Russell. He does that a lot. Anyway, here is Bangkok's. Ooh, Bangkok's, however. Ooh, Bangkok's is getting a run from going to Bobbin. Bit weird, because while Bangkok's doesn't officially drive for Tobon Motorsports, that is a Tobon Motorsports chassis. So Bangkok's a teammate-in-law of Tobon Motorsports, but Bangkok's has now made his way around Gridgen. Now he has to make his way around Dave McMurray.
Sure.
So there he goes.
Hey.
And there he goes, Bangkok's. Hey Russell, look, it's Bangkok's now making his way around the drivers. And there he goes. That's it. You now have. Yeah, sorry about Russell. He does that. Oh, Nia, she was shoved to the outside lane by Oliver. Oh dear, that is not too good for Nia. Nia, she's trying to hold second place, but there is Bangkok just right behind her. This is for the position, and there goes Bangkok just trying to catch up to Nia. The two are now about to duke it out. This is for the position. Looks like Nia's gonna play on the outside lane, and there goes Bangkok's on the inside of her for the position. I think that's position anyway. We're about to find out. And there goes. Oh my. Apparently, a second. Russell, enough noises. Anyway, was that position? No. Okay, I guess the points are not updating. I guess that wasn't for position. Whoops. Oh well, looks like Nia's gonna hold second then. As we're winding down the laps, where is Cowboys? Cowboys still just holding first place. So there you go, Kyle Busch. He's in the bumper from Martin Truex Jr., but that's not. Oh, it was Martin Truex Jr. I'm gonna make his way around Kyle Busch, not for position, but for a thing.
I'm gonna stop in the middle of the main line.
Russell, you better stop in the middle of the main line. That's a rule. So Kyle Busch now gone past by Martin Truex Jr., but he's still holding that spot. As for this, he's still second now. Bangkok is now in third. So now now my finger hurts because of silliness. Actually, I still check to see if the two were on the same lap. So note that Bangkok is currently at number 120, and he has lap number 21, and Cowboys on lap number 122. So, yeah. There's a wacky race, apparently. So if Bangkok can do a crazy move and pass the entire field, Yeah, not really high chance of happening though because of the fact that, well, the race now just winding down. We only have 25 laps to go, so it's going 150. Not as same as the heat races, but oh well, we'll see while it lasted. Either way, we do plan to come back Seekonk Speed for next season. However, we'll have to make some track changes to make next year's race better. Not saying this race was bad, but could have been better. Let's say now Marshall now he's paying past Cowboys, but coming over, he is just pulling away. Mark Cowboys basically in his own zip code at this point. So Cowboys now on his way to getting his first win of the season. So, Cowboys, this is his first race at Seekonk Speedway. So, Seekonk Speedway might just be a real racetrack.
Kurt Busch sucks.
Well, Kurt Busch is in the race, so I don't know why I'm ranting about him. But anyways, here's Kyle Busch now in first place. Less than 25 laps to go now. As for, well, looks like Ford Bump is getting around these guys, but oh, he's in 17, so he may have 2 spots on that pit stop. So, yeah. As for Kyle Busch, I can't find him on the racetrack. There he is. Oh, looks like I'm getting passed by Denny Hamlin. Well, doesn't matter though. Kyle Busch is now currently just doing his own thing. Nia, however, currently holding second place, and looks like she will hold second for the rest of the race if Banko's can't catch up to her. And well, if Banko is going to catch up to Nia, then it's like a miracle. But unfortunately, that miracle will have to happen the next 20 laps. However, as now 20 laps to go remaining at Seekonk Speedway, the race is now starting to wind down. And so are the other drivers.
Well,
so,
I'm driving to us.
So, anyway, as you see, Russell speaking Japanese. I was like, and now Cowboys getting around Denny Hamlin once again for the spot. So, with that having been said, yeah, this is the extra track in the East. Well, not a 2 actually of a race, but we will hope to change that for next year. Oh well, it's all in the name of testing. But that will at least allow Kyle Busch to become the driver to come home in first place, and that would be Cowboys' first win of the season. Going to Bob now, we're currently running at 17, or I think 17th anyway. Yeah, Floyd to Bob, we're currently running in 17th. No, that's not going to be too bad of a thing for Floyd to Bob, because Floyd to Bob, he already is an entire race ahead of the field in the point standings, so Floyd to Bob, not to worry about too much in the race, but at the same time, he was hoping better out of his first race in Seekonk Speedway. As you see here, it looks like Mr. Light's brother still running 15th, surprisingly.
Joy brother sucks.
Yeah, mother! Yeah, as you see here, Russell not too happy with Mr. Light's brother, but oh well. Anyway, back to Kyle Busch.
I saw your light bulb off.
That's it. Anyway, so Kyle Busch now still your leader in the race, and he's the leader now. Unless there's some kind of crazy plot twist, but who knows if that will happen.
Stupid dummy.
Haha. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm gonna have to bring Russell back for these races because he's being a bit silly. Haha. With that being said, just a bit more 10 laps to go as Kyle Busch, still leader after all these years, as you can see. Alright, so 10 to go this time by. And not much to say. I wish we could bring a crazy battle to the finish, but sadly it's not going to be the case today, I'm afraid. Alright, as Kyle Busch continues to trade places with Denny Hamlin. Well, I say that, Denny Hamlin's just behind him at this point. So, yeah, next year we'll come back and we'll try to improve the track for next year's race. Over that, then we can actually have all 25 cars in the race. We won't have to have some sort of unstaged silly race. Oh, there goes Denny Hamlin now trying to get past Kyle Busch again. How crazy would it be if Denny Hamlin decided ruins Kyle Busch's day and then Nia would get the win? Imagine if that happened. But, nope. Looks like Denny Hamlin's going to respect his teammate and going to allow Kyle Busch to get his first win of the season. Oh yeah, it would be a crazy plot twist if Kyle Busch then suddenly did something silly and then Nia got her first career win. Some questioning will happen. Well, we only have 5 laps to go at this point. The chances of happening now are slim.
What if I fall asleep during the broadcast?
Then you will be given a strike.
Hey, Fronty, if this was
Anyway,
real,
as the laps continue to wind down, 3 to go. Kyle Busch currently your leader. 2 to go.
Kyle Busch wins.
Oi, Russell. And there we go. And here comes Kyle Busch to the white flag. 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. Kyle Busch far out in first place due to some silly pit stops. And sadly, that's changed the odds to the race. But, of number 4, Kyle Busch will win the inaugural Seekonk 150 at Seekonk Speedway. That'll be Kyle Busch's first win of the season. As you Russell's into, please, but I may have to consider not bringing Russell back for these races now.
No.
Haha. As for this, guys, looks like Truex now just made it 4th and Nia now 2nd place, so that's going to be Nia's 2nd runner-up finish in her career. Now Kyle Busch, Merchant, I just... no, that's not, never mind.
I just got some open rushing.
Well, there you go. That is the Seekonk 150. Not the most exciting race in the world, but... And we'll hopefully change it next year. With that being said, here is the final finish. So, winning the race is going to be Kyle Busch. Won it by an entire lap, too. So, Kyle Busch is going to become one of the only drivers in NASCAR's history to have won the race an entire lap ahead. With Nia coming home 2nd, Bank Coach is 3rd, Mark Truex Jr. 4th, Denny Hamlin 5th, Paris Reserve 6th, William Byron 7th, Jimmy Murray 8th, Oliver 9th, Clint Boyer 10th, Tim Tom 11th, Gridron 12th, Donald 13th, Kevin Harvick 14th,
I came first in this race.
Mr. Light's brother 15th, Braggs Odyssey 16th, Frodo Bob at 17th, Paul Menard 18th, T. Slade 19th, and the Rosebox Nerd will round up the field in 20th. So that's it. That's all the racing from Seekonk for today. We will be returning to Seekonk next year. However, we will have to make some changes to the track in preparation of next year's race. So, that is all from Seekonk. Hope you have enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. This is mostly here to say,
1 like equals 1 Mitsubishi built.
Yamada.